I'm an interdisciplinary director, choreographer, performer. I layer movement, complex rhythmic structures, theatricality, and live singing to craft a virtuosic and evocative physical vocal vocabulary. My work is very much about crossing borders. It's very intercultural. And so, having the opportunity that the DCA provides to continue to meet these different communities and interact with them is going to come out artistically, in the work that I do.
We're going to see what happens, but you're going to start.
I had been to Amsterdam 2 years ago. I was invited to present an excerpt of my solo, Bahubeti Biwi. And this particular theater in Amsterdam is outside of the main city, where you have a lot of people from a Surinamese Hindustani diaspora, as well as other diasporas, African diasporas. And so my work really spoke to a lot of the people there, and the presenter was very interested in bringing me back, both to perform the entire show, but also to work with the community on creating dialogue around their unique feelings and experiences of being Indian and living in an Indian diaspora. So basically, there was a partnership between DCA, Department of Cultural Affairs, City of Los Angeles, and SICA, which is the Dutch Center for International Cultural Activities. And there are different ways that the DCA supports my, being an artist, which is not only to make new work, but also to have this intercultural, exchange. I created something that they could take around to different communities. That was very important. But the performance wasn't the focus. The focus for me coming in is on the process. But if it organically creates a performance, then that's wonderful. But I wasn't working with other artists. I was working with just people, most of whom had never been on stage.
I really loved to join this show, and we were a really fantastic group, and most of us didn't have any experience in doing art before a public. So.
And how was it to be on stage? Were you nervous?
No, not at all, because Sheetal gave us a lot of insights how we can act if you forget, and so it was really smooth and calm, and it was just a lot of joy.
I really liked to see us grow, like being part of a family. Yeah, it was really nice to do.
It was really adventurous, but I think the outcome was really nice. Good energy within us.
I loved it, actually. A nice experience of life.
I remember someone saying that they didn't think that they would be able to talk about these things, and they're just surprised that they even allowed themselves to trust the process. And then someone else was saying that they realized that by talking about it, they're in a position, and when I say talking about it, it's not just standing and talking, but through all the movement exploration and the creation of this, sketch, which was movement and dialogue and all of that they could help others, so that kind of like little light bulb of oh, if I'm willing to put myself out there and talk about these little things in my life that I don't think are necessarily profound, yet it's going to touch someone else, and it's going to make a difference.